What's up, beautiful family? Hope you guys are having a great night. I am just hanging out. I am relaxing. My son didn't get a nap today because he had to get picked up from daycare early. So he is asleep and I'm just hanging out. Well, I came across something and I wanted to read it to you, and I am just in complete shock. So just let me read it real quick. Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates will launch human implantable capsules that have digital certificates which can show who has been tested for the coronavirus and who has been vaccinated against it. The 64-year-old tech and currently the second richest person in the world revealed this yesterday during a Reddit Ask Me Anything session while answering questions on the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic. Gates was responding to a question on how business will be able to operate while maintaining social distancing, and said that, listen to this, eventually we will have some digital certificates to show who has recovered or been tested recently, or when we have a vaccine, who has received it. The digital certificates Gates was referring to are human implantable quantum dot tattoos that researchers at MIT and Rice University are working on as a way to hold vaccination records. It was last year in December when scientists from the two universities revealed that they were working on these quantum dot tattoos after Bill Gates approached them about solving the problem of identifying those who have not been vaccinated. The quantum dot tattoos involve applying dissolvable sugar-based microneedles that contain a vaccine and fluorescent copper-based quantum dots embedded inside the biocompatible micron-scale capsules. After the microneedles dissolve under the skin, they leave the encapsulated quantum dots whose patterns can be read to identify the vaccine that was administered. Oh my word. And then it just says the quantum dot tattoos will likely be supplemented with Bill Gates' other undertaking called ID 2020, which is an ambiguous project by Microsoft to solve the problem of over 1 billion people who live without an officially recognized identity. ID 2020 is solving this through digital identity. Currently, the most feasible way of implementing digital identity is through the RFID microchip implants. So I'm just going to stop there. There's really not much to say because everything that I just read says it all. What caught my attention, though, is it said eventually we will have some digital certificates to show who has been recovered or who has been tested recently, or when we have a vaccine, who has received it. But it's talking about who has been tested for the coronavirus. And, sorry, I was reading my a sister in Christ, Chrissy. I was reading Chrissy's text message. This is talking about so that it can show who has been tested for the coronavirus and who has been vaccinated against it. And I know that they're working on a vaccination now. I literally cannot believe what I'm reading right now. And, people want to say that the Bible was written by man. There have been original scrolls that have been found that show that they are from thousands of years ago. And everything that we are reading right now, everything that I just read, everything that we are seeing come to life right now is everything that was prophesied in the Bible thousands of years ago. The mark of the beast is almost here, if not already here. The reason why we report on things like this, the reason why I read this stuff, is because it shows how close we are to the Lord's return. Like I said, what I literally just read right there, there's not much more to say other than Jesus is coming soon. And I cannot believe that. Basically, from like what I just read, it sounds like this is imminent for people. This is what is coming very soon, because they're talking about tying, it's tying in with this virus. There's an agenda behind all of this. So keep your eyes on Jesus. We're going home soon. Love you all.